Danger from Brad Pitt's face blindness. Brad Pitt is afraid to go out and communicate because it is difficult to recognize other people's faces. Brad Pitt said he was labeled as egotistical, distant from everyone around him because of his inability to recognize other people's faces. Prosopagnosia, derived from the Greek prosopon, is a neurological disorder that affects cognition. People with the disease often forget the appearance and face of others. In some severe cases, the patient can't picture himself. However, this is not a problem related to memory dysfunction, memory loss, visual impairment, or cognitive disability. There are two forms of prosopagnosia, acquired and inherited. The National Health Service reports that the syndrome is more likely to develop after a stroke or other brain injury. But in the genetic form, prosopagnosia develops in the patient's body from childhood without causing any damage to the brain. Research indicates that 1 in 50 people has some form of prosopagnosia, the most common being a delay in perceiving other people's faces. The rate is worrisome, says Thomas Gruder, Ph.D., of the Munster Institute of Genetics. In fact, there is no cure for facial blindness. But without early intervention, the disease can easily cause blindness. Experts in the medical field share that prosopagnosia patients are often guided by other clues to facial recognition. Thus, it can be seen that Brad Pitt easily falls into negative feelings and depression because of being isolated from society. Brad Pitt once told him that prosopagnosia was an excuse to stay at home, but in the long run, this shouldn't be the case.